Are you looking for top 10 best places to visit in Belgium? Traveling in Belgium brings forth photos of medieval rooftops, cute canals, tasty beer, or even greater indulgent chocolates. However, there may be a whole lot for one to peer on this exquisite European USA, wherein time appears to transport at a slower tempo, and the humans are pleasant and inviting to tourists, from current towns boasting clothier stores and glamorous galleries to cobblestone streets encumbered with museums and local indulgences. The first-rate locations to go to in Belgium have something for anybody to experience on a vacation. Here is the 10 best places to visit in Belgium. 10. Mons. As the capital of the province of Hainaut, Mons is first-rate acknowledged for the mystical and unexpected ringing of the city's wonderful belfry bells, which hail from the 80-meter tower. Winding streets permit traffic to without problems traverse the metropolis websites, which can be a wealthy aggregate of architectural styles. The Gothic fashion Mons town hall is eye-catching, and the collegiate church of St. Wadra boasts a distinctly astounding series of 16th-century Jack du Broek alabaster statues. Naturally, a prevent with the aid of using the Van Gogh house, as it ought to appear high-quality reproductions of this master's works. 9. Dinant. This metropolis lies alongside the glowing Meuse River inside the Namur province, simply 65 km south of the capital metropolis. The Caves of Han and the Grotto of Dinant are a number of the herbal points of interest that carry traffic here. These caves are a number of Europe's biggest and maximum stunning, and are located inside a wildlife reserve teeming with local flowers and fauna. However, the metropolis's landmark, the Collegiate Church of Notre Dame, continues to be exquisite after being in part rebuilt, put up a big landslide, as does the restored citadel that overlooks the metropolis. Accesses to maximum of Dinant sanctuaries are handy with an appointment. However, the sanctuary of Boasting is open daily. 8. Leuven. Home to the oldest Catholic college inside the International, Leuven is domestic approximately 100,000 citizens, with almost 35,000 of them being college students that maintain the metropolis energetic while instructions are in session. Two reputedly infinite streets are encumbered with exciting stores and galleries, whilst the greater ancient segment of the metropolis boasts websites together with the belfry on St. Peter's Church and the Grand Beguinage. Visitors will locate a whole lot motion and activities inside the Grote Market in Leuven, wherein websites just like the City Hall are adjoining to great eating alternatives and avenue facet pubs and cafes. This metropolis's region makes it a really perfect opportunity to Brussels as a vacationer's major hub to discover the relaxation of the USA. 7. Tournai. Adjacent to France, the old-fashioned and cute network of Tournai is a brilliant location to track out the hustle and bustle of large Belgian towns. More than 2,000 years of wealthy cultural records may be explored here, and this metropolis is domestic to what's believed to be one of the maximum stunning church buildings inside the International, the 5-towered Gothic and Romanesque Notre Dame Cathedral. Constructed inside the 12th and 13th centuries, the cathedral homes the Shrine of Our Lady and works with the aid of using Reuvens and Jordines. The city belfry is the oldest inside the USA and gives traffic 257 steps to the maximum exquisite perspectives inside the metropolis of Tournai. The Museum of Fine Arts is full of masterpieces from primitive and modern-day artists starting from Campen and Rubens to Roger van der Weyden and Van Gogh. 6. Mechelen. A colorful city that doesn't draw the tourism that many different Belgium towns do. Mechelen is genuinely one of the first-rate locations to go to in Belgium. From excursions of the Beguinage Brewery to river boat excursions, there's a whole lot to peer and do on this Flanders locale. A journey to the pinnacle of the St. Rombout Cathedral's big tower is the first-rate manner to get a wide-ranging view of the Antwerp port and this cute metropolis. One don't omit prevent is the surprising Carillion School, wherein college students come from throughout the globe to get preparation on gambling this complicated tool of bells. 5. Ardennes. For hiking, cycling, and camping, traffic to Belgium must head to the rugged hills of the Ardennes with their tight forests, caves, and cliffs. They are domestic to wild boar, deer, and lynx, and cover some of pleasant villages, plenty of castles, and some different great attractions. The astounding caves of Han-sur-Lesse, the citadel of Boulogne, and the current labyrinth of Barvox are a number of the first-rate picks. The metropolis of Namur makes a super base from wherein to discover the Ardennes, and has a few quality attractions itself too. 4. Antwerp. Antwerp is a metropolis with many faces. While it could now no longer be as traditionally preserved as Bruges or Ghent, Its miles a completely dynamic metropolis, supplying an ideal blend of records and gift day current life. Lovers of superfood, super beer, and suitable times, this metropolis is maximum famous for the Diamond District, wherein greater than 70% of the international's tough diamonds are traded. Art abounds in Antwerp, with Reventuis celebrates the Baroque works of Peter Paul Rubens, and the Plant and Mortis Museum is the house of printer and bookbinder Christoffel Planten. Architectural wonders anticipate with the 1351 creation the Gothic Cathedral of Our Lady and the majestic aggregate of Baroque and Gothic structure of the St. Paul's Church. 3. Ghent, Belgium's first-rate saved secret. Ghent is a metropolis of records. During the Middle Ages, it changed into one of the richest and maximum effective towns in Europe. It changed into, as soon as taken into consideration, the second biggest metropolis north of the Alps, after Paris. The effect of this wealthy beyond may be surely visible while viewing the implementing structure of church buildings and the homes of wealthy traders. The complete of the metropolis middle is restored on this fashion, and nevertheless breathes the surroundings of a thriving late medieval metropolis state. This is specifically so alongside the scenic antique Grasley Harbor and grand medieval cathedrals and the Gravenstein Citadel. 2. Brussels, known for its range of websites and locations of hobby. Brussels is the capital metropolis of Belgium and is probably wherein traffic will start their sightseeing. As the headquarters of many European institutions, Brussels may be taken into consideration something of a capital for the European Union. Most notably, the grand place is the metropolis's middle and changed into hooked up with, inside the 13th century, terrace cafes and hubs are considerable round this important square, as are different websites of hobby together the beautiful Gothic fashion town hall. Shopping is considerable amid the Galerie St. Hubert, a centrally positioned glass roof arcade full of stores, cafes, and theaters. 1. Bruges, located in northwestern Belgium. Bruges is certainly considered one among Europe's maximum well-preserved medieval towns, boasting an antique international allure and romantic surroundings. Once in crucial middle for Flemish artwork and textiles, Bruges nowadays is first-rate acknowledged for its stunning canals. Bruges can be the biggest metropolis inside the West Flanders province. However, its miles nevertheless small sufficient to discover with the aid of using walking. The major enchantment in Bruges is the postcard best old town, surrounded with the aid of using picturesque canals and medieval walls. The ancient district is teeming in stunning antique structure inclusive of Romanesque and Gothic church buildings, just like the Church of Our Lady that homes a Michelangelo sculpture, and the Basilica of the Holy Blood, which claims to own a vial of blood from Jesus Christ. The metropolis's maximum well-known landmark is the marked square belfry. Visitors can climb this 13th century bell tower to recognize extraordinary perspectives of the metropolis. Other websites now no longer to overlook consist of the extraordinary Groothuis Mansion and the astounding St. John's Hospital, which changed into constructed in 1188. Must-do sports in Bruges consist of traveling the museums, which showcase the metropolis's culture, traditions, and artwork works with the aid of using well-known Flemish artists. Strolls down cobblestone streets provide dozens of stores promoting scrumptious chocolates, Belgian beer, and conventional lacework. Scenic canal cruises are comfortably available, whilst horse-drawn carriage rides gift romantic experiences.